Recently, there was a rumor that Pope Francis would resign at the end of 2020. I just want to tell you that's fake news. This rumor was recycled based on the comments of papal biographer and modernist Austin Ivory. So I did some research to see when he actually said this, and I couldn't really find any definitive answers. One place said he said this in 2013. I doubt that. But another website quoted him early in 2020 as saying that Pope Francis wasn't able to complete his 5-year plan, so he wanted to take 7 years to do it and then resign. The end of 2020 is quickly approaching, and if Francis were to resign in 2020, it would be within the next week and a half. And I know that Catholics, those who are interested in Catholicism, are very eager to see the end of the Francis papacy, and even people like Ed Penton from the National Catholic Register wrote a book about who the next pope would be, so it seems like people are very eager to move on from Francis, which could possibly be a welcome change in our church. However, it also could be even worse. I mean, don't think that it couldn't get worse. And these speculations on who will be the next pope, I mean, people say, Pope Francis is promoting Cardinal Tagle from the Philippines. He wants him to be the next pope. The current pope really can't choose a next pope. When we look at Pope Benedict XVI, when he resigned, there were rumors that he wanted Cardinal Scola to be named the next pope. That didn't happen, and he would have had to have known about the St. Gallen Mafia. I mean, there's no way he didn't know. Did he really expect Cardinal Scola to be elected as the next pope? Probably not. Otherwise, what was Benedict thinking? There were a whole bunch of modernists in the church, and he knew it. That's why he resigned in the first place. And Pope Francis knows he can't choose who the next pope will be. Other people have said, Cardinal Sarah, he needs to be the next pope. No, he's not going to be the next pope. Cardinal Sarah has 0 chance of becoming the next pope. In fact, if you're going to say, we need an African as pope, it's going to be Cardinal Turkson. Cardinal Turkson worked on the China deal with McCarrick. He's involved in this Council for Inclusive Capitalism with the Vatican. He's all about eco-theology and the Francis Church. And so Cardinal Turkson from Ghana would be the most likely African to be elected pope. I think as conservatives, our best chance at the next pope is going to be someone from the peripheries, as Francis likes to refer to it. He's naming a lot of cardinals from the middle of nowhere. If we want a Catholic as the next pope, someone from these remote areas might be our best chance, just because these people are very unpredictable. So I guess we have to look at why these people decided to become priests in the first place. Was it because they were interested in promoting the Catholic faith? I would say from these remote areas, that's a likely chance. Even though a lot of these new Francis cardinals are promoting eco-theology and modernist nonsense, I think that they give us the best chance as actual Catholics. So what are the chances of these individuals from remote areas being elected pope? I think they're very little, and that's why I think that as Catholics we're fighting an uphill battle in terms of the hierarchy in the church. This corruption is going to continue to go on for a number of years, decades. So Pope Francis resigning, that's fake news. If he does end up resigning within the next week or so, go ahead and come back to this video and leave a comment and call me out. But I'm pretty confident in saying he's not going to resign despite the wishes of Catholics.